get the feeling, Mac, that New Zealand, they need to strike within these first few overs. They really do. And they give a quick single, and it has to be quick, and Joe Root's asking a lot of his captain.
Yeah, not ideal when you've got a sore knee and you're struggling to run. You could see Joe Root offering, do you want to run? With his hand saying, can you get down the other end? Unsure, saying yes, yes. And Stokes hobbled through. He would have had a fair bit of work and applied to that knee. Scotty over that lunch break. New Zealand have a chance here just to try and drag it out as long as they can.
Oh, that's nice from Bracewell. Floating it up to teaser.
It's not often that you say more comfortable bowling to Ben Stokes, but Michael Bracewell definitely is at the moment. You can see anytime he puts any pressure on that back leg, any sort of pressure, he struggles.
Oh! Bracewell goes again. He's bowling right at the toes here, Bracewell. He's asking Stokes to shift his weight, get out of the way of the ball.
Come on, Beastie.
That one turns away sharply. The problem New Zealand have with Stokes is even though he's obviously ailing from that knee injury, he's such a brave cricketer. He's not going to give up.
No, he's not. And he's got Joe Root at the other end going to run a ball 75 from 75, which helps the situation. That's really good. That area there, that's where Michael Bracewell has to live for some time. Try and get one to slide on and one to grip and turn, so there's some uncertainty around this area.
Must be tempted, Mac. They've got a short leg in place. What about a little bat pad here as well? What about someone on the offside looking to sweep? And he does, and he stays down. He doesn't have to run. That flies away to the long leg boundary, but he's going to have to do this in boundaries or nothing, Ben Stokes.
173 for 5. Well, he's doing it on one leg, isn't he, Stokes? Tell you what, he didn't want to miss this delivery. It was very straight. He swept that from middle and leg, but he couldn't get up. That's obviously it's a concern right now in this match as well, but it's a concern moving forward. It really is. He's your talesman, your captain, such an important player, member of this England side. He's not even close to 100%.
Well, it's amazing what a little breather and lunch can do, because Matt Henry returns. He had to leave the fields with the ball remaining in his previous over. Imagine if he came down at 145 now. One of the great physio interventions of our time.
Well, I like it from New Zealand. They've got to see whether Matt Henry can actually bowl a spell here. Straight after the break, he's had work on the back. See if he can actually bowl a spell here and break this partnership. If he can't, they'll have to go to someone else.
Oh, yeah. To 133, first ball after lunch, which is not as quick as he was bowling beforehand. Looking out over Wellington Harbour. It's a lovely day here. Just a gentle zephyr from the south.
Come on, Tizza, boy.
Enough to ruffle your trousers. That's about it.
No.
We're shorter this time, straight. Joe Root and back away.
There's nothing worse than having a back spasm or a sore lower back, Sumo. You just feel restricted about what you can do, almost waiting for it to seize up again. It's one of those really annoying, niggly injuries. So this spell will be telling. But Henry looks all right for the first couple of deliveries, which is encouraging.
Down the leg side. Rundle followed it, just couldn't get it in the glove. And Joe Root was keen to follow that as well. Have to be careful.
It's good here too, Scotty, that New Zealand are still looking to attack Joe Root. They've got a slip in a gully and play a short mid-wicket, short cover as well. So Root's played nicely, but New Zealand know that their best chance of winning is actually to get the guy out. Rather than just give him one and try and bowl at Stokes, they're still attacking Root, which is important.
I'd upgrade that best chance to only chance, Mac. The way Root's settled in here. Well, that single has seen Root leapfrog war. 11th overall in test match runs in the history of the game. Call him a modern great. I think we can just call him a great full stop.
Oh, I like that, Tiz.
It's a really interesting list there, Scotty. I wonder, I'm just trying to think, where's he going to finish up? At the end of his international career, what number on that list do you think Joe Root will finish? If I was going to pick a number, I'm going to go number 2.
Come on, Tizza boy.
Weight of runs that he's scored, the fact he's got rid of the captaincy now, he can just concentrate on his batting. I wouldn't be surprised if he was behind Tendulkar.
Oh.
173 for 5. Well, I guess that's going to depend on how long he wants to play for. I mean, batting like this, he's always going to be picked if available. 129 tests. So when you consider that list as well, just behind Brian Lara and Kumar Sangakkara in terms of tests played, Alan Border played many, many more. He'll be the next one picked off by Joe Root.
He's only 32 years of age, so you could have another 5 or 6 years at this level. And it only takes another 2,500 runs.
Well, that's another 50-odd tests too. Certainly puts him in the reckoning.
Well, England's one of the few test sides that play that amount of cricket that it's possible, Sumo, to be fair. They play more test cricket than anyone else.
Steve Smith is the second highest of those still playing the game, and he's on 8,000 odd runs. Root's about to go past 11. And that's a big difference. 3,000 test runs. Goodness me. Plays at it, Stokes. Got the width. The run there.
So New Zealand have to try and eliminate the boundaries here from Stokes, so he can't get some easy runs.
I just wonder if that short cover's better in, closer to the bat, even just as a statement, Mac.
That short cover's there for a ball off the front foot, a drive, and we haven't seen Bracewell consistent enough in that area. Genuinely, he's been a touch short, so the ball's been hit to point. That's better. That's that length there that looked like it was going to tempt Stokes to maybe have a drive before he left it alone at the last second.
It's a good turn, but he's bowling full, but again, Ben Stokes is very happy to leave. I'd love to see Bracewell make Stokes play. Plays at that. No run there. Straight to point.
He's quite comfortable playing off the back foot like that. More trouble having to play off the front foot and actually push off that back leg onto the front foot. That's where Bracewell has to be looking to be.
That one through to Blundell. Ben Stokes untroubled. 173 for 5. .85 now the magic number for England. It remains 5 for New Zealand, 5 wickets. 5 wickets that are going to be hard to come by. So some real thinking here. Tim Southee and his team. Matt Henry will continue from the southern end, the Adelaide Road end, and it will be Joe Root on strike. Devon Conway didn't take the field today for New Zealand. Oh, is it? Through the vacant cordon, drew the edge. They've toyed around with slip and gully in that position. And not for the first time, the ball's gone straight through the gap.
That's what they've been waiting for. They've been waiting for the shot in the air. Latham didn't pick it up at all. He was moving to his right, but he split the gap. And you can see the frustration, the disappointment on Matt Henry. That was an error. Roots got away with it.
One more slip and that's straight down the gullet. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. This one turned away by Joe Root.
Well, he played beautifully in the first innings, did Joe Root. In different circumstances and different conditions. After England had to bat first on a surface. Offered plenty for the seam bowlers. He was at his best. It was a little bit of the modern day Joe Root. There was the traditional Joe Root. It was a real mixture, but it was a classy innings. And he walked off unbeaten in that first innings. New Zealand's still searching for a way to get him out in the second innings.
Slipped in glorious touch, hasn't he? Love the way he's blended the games. He's taken format cricket shots and he's put it together in a recipe that works for Joe Root. It's impressive. It's the push you're thinking about, Mac.
Yep, I'd like to see the short ball as well and just test Ben Stokes, whether he can push off that back leg, whether he wants to duck or whether he's going to take it on. If he takes it on, there's a wicket opportunity. There's a chance. And with that leg being sore and that knee being an issue, he might be in between what shot to play and how to play it. So there's an opportunity.
Down the ground edge, oh, just over the top of Daryl Mitchell. Well, has that gone through the fingers? I think it may have.
Sure has. Daryl Mitchell's at full stretch though. This time Stokes is using his feet, changing it up. It's a thick outside edge. Daryl Mitchell is at full stretch. Full stretch. Would have been one of the best catches we've seen all season. Busted through the fingers and raced away for four. And the despair on Matt Henry's face.
Twice in the over. Twice in the over. The edge has been found. One flew off the bat of Joe Root through the vacant second slip. This one through the fingers of Daryl Mitchell. Chances here. Straight back on the defence now, Ben Stokes. That was a rare flourish. There was Joe Root. Here's Ben Stokes. Two in the over for Henry. Geez, he'd have no luck at all if he didn't have bad luck, Matt Henry.
New Zealand have to hang tough here. They're creating opportunities. The partnership's gone past 100. What a vital partnership it's been too.
And that one is harmlessly through to the keeper. 182 for 5. You can chase all you like. You can chase all you like, and it won't matter. This is massive from Joe Root.
It's gone 10 rows back. Great use of the feet. Out of the sweet spot. Great swing of the bat, and he knew straight away. The only man getting close to catching that was the bloke that was sitting in 24E.
And he had a hot dog. Yeah, one-hander.
This has been carnage, Scotty, isn't it? This battle between Root and Bracewell. None for 59 in his 12th over, and it's pretty much most of those 59 runs have come from Joe Root.
Well, most of the runs today have come from Joe Root, full stop. Sensational touch. Work to do here for Bracewell, under pressure. And that is loose again. Swept to square leg, just the one. 87 from 85 deliveries, Mac. Think about the scoring rate of this innings to win a test match versus the scoring rate in the first innings, where he finished 153 from something around 224 balls. The difference here, and the ability to bat differently at the most important time.
That's why he's world class. He's done it for a long period of time. You just marvel at his ability to do the job when his team needs him. I'd love to see Bracewell just float one up here. Just float one up and see what Ben Stokes wants to do with it. Push his mid off, just back another 10, 15 metres. Throw it up.
Catch.
Bowling flat, quick, up around that 89, 90k mark. Doesn't really allow the ball to sit on the surface and grip and turn, Sumo. We tempt her. Take some pace off it, get it above the eye line.
There is turn. And again, he darts one in to that back leg. And that's the end of the over, 189 for 5.
Come on, Tina!
The sun is shining at the Basin Reserve, and it's shining squarely on Joe Root right now. Matt Henry.
Fire! Like that, Ted.
Forcing a think from Joe Root. He and Tom Blundell have a conversation. Well, there's the turn from Bracewell. That was a good delivery. That area there. So plenty of turn, but so many of those deliveries just through to the keeper without troubling the bat.
Yeah, he hasn't shown the delivery that slides on, which then creates confusion. They've all gripped and turned. Stokes knows he can let them go.
Oh, yeah.
Flicked away. Just the one.
Anything outside that off stump, Ben Stokes is trusting that they're going to turn and grip and be left. Whereas if Michael Bracewell could show the ability to do that, plus just get one that skids on and doesn't grip and turn, then all of a sudden creates a bit of confusion. I also think he needs to straighten his line. His line's been too wide. Straighten that line up at middle and off, forcing Stokes to play and then allowing the ball to grip and turn and bring that outside edge into play.
Two slips in a gully, backward point in place. Straight bat, played straight into the pitch. Joe Root. Ben Stokes, shall I say. There's the average turn. It's just gone up and up and up throughout this test, which is a credit to the ground staff here, for starters.
Yeah, it's plenty of turn. It's probably showed the shortcomings of Michael Bracewell as a out-and-out genuine test spinner. He's not quite there yet. Very early in his career.
Swing and a miss. That's rare. Just stayed low on Stokes.
Well, Matt Henry's done everything but take a wicket in the spell since the lunch break. He's had outside edges, he's had a catch dropped, he's had the ball go between fielders, and he's had that as well. It's been an excellent spell, and he's been unlucky.
Very organised, Ben Stokes. Every mistake he's made, he's followed that up with a really organised shot, just getting his head back into the game. Tries to charge down Matt Henry earlier. Cut the edge that went through the fingers of Daryl Mitchell in the slips. But the very next shot played nicely over the ball. Same situation here, a swing and a miss, and then it's almost like he gives himself a wee uppercut and just gets straight back in the zone. Innings of control, organised chaos sometimes too. No run there. 190 for 5. Looking out over the city of Wellington, the Basin Reserve. Wellington College in the foreground on the right-hand side. 50 overs up here. Bracewell to continue. Looking for the reverse. It was hit hard straight into the pitch. Just the single.
Right, left-hander on strike. Let's straighten this line up, Michael Bracewell, so that a decision has to be made whether to play. Too wide outside off stump, which has made that decision too easy for Stokes. Let's get the length right, bring that short cover into play, and also slip as well.
Oh, yeah, like that, beastie.
Squaring him up, and again, Stokes looks uncomfortable when he has to swivel on that knee. If Bracewell just can turn one out of the dirt, that line suddenly looks really good. It's a good battle this. Joe Root's taking a liking to what Bracewell's serving, but Stokes is having a tougher time. Makes sense. Bracewell turning the ball away from the left-hander. A little wide, and he's still chased.
They're still bouncing the surface. It's been an excellent cricket pitch throughout the 5 days. Really has been a beauty.
Pulls that wonderfully. Rocks back and shows complete disdain for that delivery.
Too short. Allows Stokes to go back, and even in discomfort, pull that over mid-wicket for 4. It's not a shot that he's really comfortable with, but Bracewell offered it up and he didn't miss out. Just has had no consistency here. He's missed his length and he's been punished every time he has.
Oh, muscle memory trumping self-protection for Ben Stokes, isn't it? He saw the delivery and he said, well, I'm not letting that one go. That's the end of the Bracewell over. 195 for 5.
Chat going on here. New Zealand's 3 most experienced players. This is a pivotal moment, Sumo. 63 needed. Michael Bracewell not able to really create any pressure at all. New Zealand captain Tim Southee has to make a decision. Does he bring himself back or Neil Wagner? But one of those two have to come back in conjunction with Matt Henry, who's doing a really good job.
Well, they have to come back, and it has to be a short, sharp, well-directed spell, and it has to take a wicket. I know that sounds like common sense, but what I mean by that is they're not going to be able to bowl spells of 6 overs apiece at this time of the game. 3 overs each here.
Boy.
Thinking about best balls, thinking about tactics. They're not out of this game.
No, they're not. You're exactly right. 63 can still be a lot of runs to win this test match if they can break this partnership. Wagner's been better today, 1 for 24 from his 6 overs. Probably his best spell of the series, to be fair, so his confidence should be up a little bit.
He's going to be thinking about what he has to do if he's asked to bowl again. He's spent a lot of time out there thinking about the assignment. He's got an injured Ben Stokes. His natural game's the short game. He's going to ask Stokes to rock onto that back foot, which he doesn't want to do. That's a possibility for Wagner, maybe just to return to type. Still has to be accurate with it, but it's a chance. Meanwhile, Mitchell's moved into leg slip.
Oh!
That slides off inside edge and runs down.
Yeah, there has to be use of the short ball, Scotty. There really does from the New Zealand seamers. Blundell's gone back too. He's spent a fair bit of time up at the stumps for Matt Henry. Now he's gone back to a more orthodox position. So I just wonder whether now it might be a change. Deep backward square going back. 2 fielders on the leg side. Fine leg and deep square. Back for him. Pull shot hit in the air. He's been very selective, hasn't he, Ben Stokes? This will be working against his natural urge, his natural instinct, which is to hit the ball and score runs freely. But he's doing the job for his side. It's exactly what his team needs right now. It's so impressive.
It's not going to go down on the Stokes highlight reel, which is a long highlight reel, but yeah, an important and genuinely responsible innings this from Ben Stokes, and he's doing it the tough way. He's injured, he's hurting. He's spent a long time out in the field, but he is doing a job here. For all the talk about Baz ball and the new way of playing Test cricket, ultimately this is a side that wants to win. Ben Stokes is not going to be interrogated for the style with which he has approached this innings if his side get over the line.
Well, the last time England won a series in New Zealand, Scotty, was 2008. New Zealand 2-1. What's that? 15 years? Long time.
It's a challenge.
So that'll be a unique piece of history that will at some stage make the highlight reel.
Well, they're on track for 11 wins in their last 12 test matches. Oh. Just popped up at the last minute on Stokes. He didn't quite know what to do with it, so he did nothing. 196 for 5. Yeah, as Michael Atherton mentioned too, before the play started today. Prior to McCullum Stokes era, they'd won 1 of their last 17. Now they're on track to be 11 from 12. It's a ridiculous turnaround.
Yeah, and also New Zealand got a very good record here at home. Their last loss in the series was 2017, 6 years ago against South Africa. So it's been a while since New Zealand have lost a series at home. There's been a couple of drawn series in recent times. South Africa and Bangladesh last season. But in the last 12 tests, there's been 7 losses, 2 wins and 3 draws, which is not a great record in recent times, Sumo.
No, not up to the team's standards. And it set some lofty standards too. Getting to through the last World Test Championship. 7 tests in a row. Last time for England 19 years ago. That's hit on the pad, and there's a small shout, but it's unenthusiastic.
Yeah, it's difficult from around the wicket. It's pitched outside leg. It's going to hit the stumps, no issue there. It could have gone onto the stumps, actually, when you look at that. It wasn't far away from leg stump.
We're kind of in that territory now, Mac, aren't we, where you're thinking the next dismissal could be something just completely crazy and unexpected. Have a look at this. That comes back off the glove. And I think that's where the excitement for Blundell was.
Go, Tom.
Great use of the wrists from Joe Root. Seven tests in a row, first time since 2004, if England indeed go on to win this. And the time before that, 1929. That's a long time between drinks.
Come on, Beast.
So they're forging something truly special in terms of their win rate, this team. It's a bit of a gift in the context of the match. Didn't cost runs, but it could have. Last ball, Bracewell. Right down to it is Ben Stokes. It's 197 for 5.
Well, what a day it's been so far. Early drama, England under pressure early on, and the coolest of heads on both sides at the moment would appear to be Joe Root. 91 not out, and another 61 needed for England to win this game, take the series. 5 wickets still in hand. Wicket or two now would make things very, very interesting. Yeah, Root reads it well. He's well set. He's played beautifully yet again. Strike rate's just shy of 100, 95.8. Almost effortless too.
Incredible, thinking that difference in tempo from the first innings, which was a real grind for Joe Root, and almost went against what everyone else was doing this innings. He's the man who's provided all the impetus and really taken the game away from New Zealand at a time where they had it right in their grasp.
Oh, yeah.
Has been, if you're just here to watch the cricket, as it were, without any side, it has been lovely to watch Joe Root and Kane Williamson make runs in this game. Classical batting from both men.
Two of the great batsmen. Always enjoy watching their time at the crease, the way they go about their work, their game plans, their proactiveness against certain types of bowlers.
No.
One thing they have in common, of course, is just that ability which the greats do have, which is to let the ball come to them. It creates the illusion of time. Gives the impression of control back to bowler and fielding side.
Come on, Tez.
And they keep doing it time after time.
Oh, that's good, Tez.
So even now, here we are in a situation where, Root has just played this way. Okay, it's quite over. 4 dot balls so far, but just calmly putting bat and pad close together. Good balance, no way through.
New Zealand bowled much better, the seamers in particular, to Root after the lunch. They've attacked the stumps as a clear plan, kept them quiet from the seamers' end. Subtle changes of pace. I think that's a good plan. Problem is the control from the other end hasn't been there to create any sort of pressure.
Yeah, good skill. That went from 132 the previous ball to 113 for that slower delivery. And was landed perfectly.
Good, Tez.
Good fielding. New Zealand have been largely very sharp in the field. 197 for 5. Been some near-run things, of course, in this partnership. Fingertips, not quite enough to get the ball. Darryl Mitchell had fielded that, had one chance, of course, off Ben Stokes, as an example where he was at full stretch. Sometimes that is the difference in a whole match. You know, there's 3 or 4 inches between the fingertips and the palm of the hands. I love the contrast here between Root, who's found ways of making runs and kept that run rate up. Stokes, who's just been dogged. You know, he's on 1.5 knees at best. Been absolutely dogged. Strike rate just below 30.
I think it's just understanding. That's the experience of Ben Stokes, who's been in so many high pressure situations. Just finds a way to get the job done, doesn't he?
I'm going to have to ask you, any strong thoughts as to what they might have done to Ben Stokes, you know, just as a bowling option?
It's not to do with Michael Brace or anyone.
No. It's tucked away. It could have been 2 on another day, but that's a hobble down the other end. And what about the other end? So come on.
Yeah. I think I mentioned that the lunchtime interval, just the use of the short ball. I thought the last ball Matt Henry bowled Ben Stokes, he got uncomfortable, but to force him to play horizontally and put pressure on that knee, we haven't seen a short ball to Ben Stokes in 112 balls. Almost felt like when Stokes hurt that knee, New Zealand didn't take the opportunity to go, our plans have to change here. But here's an opportunity for us. How do we go about it? What does our field look like? And it just feels like we've sort of sat back and just waited for something to happen rather than really make a proactive go at something.
Ooh. Yeah, you heard the oohs and ahs around the stumps there. Just you see this fired in.
It's a better line, off stump, middle and off stump line from Bracewell.
And again, still no way through for Stokes. 199 for 5. Think about Ben Stokes. I mean, I've seen him play all sorts of different innings. We've all seen him play all sorts of different innings. And we know that this sort of patience, these powers of concentration lurk within when needed. It's just that sort of savviness, isn't it, as a cricketer, as a captain, to understand what's needed out of a situation. Sometimes it's at the other end of the scale, nearing reckless. This has been very controlled. Always good, of course, to have a partnership like this, a contrasting partnership. Root has been excellent, Stokes dogged. Partnership's 119 now from 203. Well, I mentioned just now you had the pleasure in this game of watching Root and Williamson, classical batsmen, make runs. 100 claimed some yesterday, overtaking Ross Taylor as the leading run scorer in Test matches for New Zealand. Lots more still to come, of course.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
There is that thing, isn't there, where
Like that,
you know, supporters come to this country, the England supporters come to this country following their team. Patriotically, they want to see good cricket. They want to see England win, of course. But I would always counsel that if you've got someone of this quality, to see Williamson shorter runs in the first 3 innings, to see him make that 100 yesterday is just beautiful. And he stands there now on 7,787. When you think that New Zealand don't play that many test matches relative to other countries as well.
The thing about both Root and Williamson, they fail a couple of times. It's such an anomaly. There starts to be murmurings about their form, and then all of a sudden, you just get a great 100. And here, in the case of Joe Root, it may be back-to-back hundreds in the test match. So, really, they are going to miss out every now and again, but you do know that that spell of so-called form is not going to last very long. Once they get in, look at the impact that Williamson's made.
Wait. Yeah, Tom. No. Come on. Wait, no.
Sharp again, that diving stop. This time it's Latham.
Come on.
Yeah, class tells. In the end, class always tells.
No. It is that. Nice Tez. Come on, Tezza boy.
Oh, that one just finds a way through. Just the one from the over. 200. The 200 comes up for England. 5 down, 56 overs. Yeah, Root on 93, Stokes on 33, partnership on 120. 258 the target. That looked a long way away when these two came together. And just to repeat, if the odd wicket were to go down now, that would bring the nervous tension up again. Right, now what, they say. The 200 mark always sounds good, feels good when you're chasing 258. England chipping away at the target. So the now what answer is Neil Wagner, who's bowled a lot better today. Been forced to because we've had he's had the keeper up, so he's been forced to bowl consistent lines and lengths, which he's done pretty well.
He's used to bowling a lot of overs. He should be fresh. Talk about the change if there's a wicket. This test match deserves another wicket, David. Deserves it.
I'd love it. I'd love it. We love a bit of nervous tension, a bit of jeopardy.
It's had everything so far, hasn't it? It's been an outstanding test match. Great to see it go down to the wire.
Well, at least the two teams have cancelled each other with ridiculous run-outs. Yeah, turning point last evening, the Bracewell run-out, that could have made a big difference. Today with the Brook run-out, crikey. That was just bonkers. Good hands, Tom Lundell.
No one back on the leg side boundary apart from a very wide fine leg now, just going wider. So the plan seems for Wagner's just to run the ball across route. There's a big gap at point, with some protection at deep backward point. 2 men catching in the covers.
Well, that finds the man behind square on the point boundary, yep. those two men catching, if you're angling it across, you know that root shot, which is the little dab that goes down towards third, which he normally controls so well, but I mean, it's like every shot, if it just goes slightly wrong, you bring those men into play as potential catchers.
Now we should see a change of length, I'd suspect, here from Wagner. This might look very different. So he's going round the wicket.
Right, let's just see where all these men end up. At the moment, there's what's known as a bit of a drift out there. There are white figures drifting into position left, right and centre. Keeper's gone back, Blundell's gone back. We now have, as we just assess the balance, 3 men saving one on the onside, 2 men in the deep on the onside. So that brings into play... Oh, sorry. Just can't afford to speak too early in this game, can you? Another one goes deeper, so 2 men saving one. A long leg, backward square leg. Deep mid wicket is going to end up somewhere. Okay. Just offline.
It's worth a go, this plan. If Stokes is going to score, it's going to be difficult. So A, it has 2 purposes. You're just operating something slightly different. Make England work very hard for the runs.
Up it goes, and that's the result that everyone in that New Zealand team wanted. Ben Stokes discomfited for the first time. Whether that had anything to do with the imbalance of the left knee remains to be seen and is a moot point, but it was a good bounce, a one-handed swat, completely out of control and safely taken.
Well, this is what Neil Wagner is known for, that excellently directed bouncer. Ben Stokes, a hard-fought 33. England 201 for 6.
Coming to the crease, Test cap number 689, Ben Stokes.
Right. This now gets interesting yet again. 201 for 6. Ben Stokes next in. Now I'm just thinking back to Lord's last year. England hosting New Zealand. Game was on a knife edge there. Let's have a look at this wicket again. It's well directed. Stokes gets himself, as it were, almost out of the way, but loses control. Whether that left knee is part of this, I don't know. But loses control of the bat.
It was almost like he threw himself off that back foot. He couldn't put any weight through it, and as a result, couldn't get any leverage. It was a very well-directed ball from Neil Wagner, and a very good catch from Tom Latham.
Yeah, you got to take him. Latham, of course, good fielder, good catcher. Well, you'll be saying for the rest of the day, why didn't they try that earlier?
Yeah, it took 114 balls. Something that New Zealand missed a trick when Stokes hurt that knee. But here's an opportunity to continue with this plan. I think both the Folkes and Root, as they're in a situation now, New Zealand 1 wicket away from the bowlers. Another batsman hooking out always looks bad.
Indeed. What? Oh, I love it. Yeah, these two were the men that saw it through at Lord's just in the summer, the previous summer back in the UK. So that's a template for them. But this is a brand new game, a brand new day. And another bouncer, just to say good afternoon, young Ben.
Yeah, you can feel the energy lift. Wagner, he's put 5 Ks on that ball as well. Yeah, Ben Stokes showed great composure in that test at Lord's. Joe Root was exceptional.
Well, I mean, you want a wicket at either end. You'll take a wicket at either end at this stage, won't you, if you're New Zealand? then the cat and the pigeons will be fully entwined. Oh, well bowled. Not out. Good bounce though, really good bouncer. Now then. Oh, there we go. There we go. There was that was a
Never
poker
in
hand.
doubt.
That was a poker hand, wasn't it? Keeping the cards literally behind
Third
him.
umpire director, we have a play review for card behind. Original decision is not out. I have checked this is a fed delivery. Move on to spin again, please. Ball is close to the bat. Please confirm with the outrage. Road waiting for the outrage. Still waiting for the outrage.
He's gone straight up the slip. Is it south end slip? He's gone straight up. He does love that view.
Roll forward, roll forward, roll forward. Yes. It's a flat line when ball passes the bat. Go back to on-field umpire. Road, stay with the decision not out. Wait for the call. You on screen, make your signal.
Decision confirmed. It stays at 201 for 6. I'll tell you what, it's a good bouncer. When you just come in like that, if you Ben Folks, you know the tension's going to be ramped up. You've seen your captain out to a short ball. Got to get stuck in. It was a really good bouncer. It's the perfect line, the perfect height. I thought Folks actually did well because it was a definite effort to pull out of the shot right at the last second, millisecond even.
So it's well. You can see where Blundell's standing outside the leg stump, but it's right at that front shoulder. And in the end, Folks is a little lucky to get to drop the hands, but it's excellent over from Neil Wagner. Only 7 overs, Neil Wagner, and he's renowned for long spells. So this is the sort of wicket now where there's a little bit of inconsistency in the bounce that he could settle in from this end and deliver this type of bowling for a long time. It's difficult to score against if it's accurate, but it's, as we've seen, it can bring about the dismissals as well.
Well, Joe Root pulls out of the shot in the end.
This must be horrible for Tom Blundell. Oh, that's an amazing stop.
What a moment to choose to do that as well. Well, they can chip away at these, what it's 56 more needed to win now. You can get them in ones. But the odd boundary, of course, just helps calm the nerves and accelerates the process because it's a nervy old thing. If you've got to take your time to get the ones and survive the bouncers. Another wicket goes now, you're into the definitive tail of the England batting. So it is still very, very precarious.
So New Zealand just have to be disciplined. I think at the start of Joe Root's innings, he got a number of free balls to get his innings underway. Here, you're going to go for the odd boundary, but it has to be off a shot like he just attempted to play. No freebies. England doing every run. Field's much more obviously around the bat for Ben Folks. It doesn't look like we're going to go for the short ball plan, more the traditional top of off sort of bowling.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. You know, Henry has actually had an expensive over or two this morning, having started with 2 or 3 very good overs. Then we had this Lazarus act, you know, stretchered off almost, you know, the back spasm. So Lazarus has returned and is bowling well.
Yeah, this has been a really good spell. He's created a couple of opportunities. And then what it does for someone new to the crease like Ben Folkes is he's having to, at one end he's coming forward and having to make decisions around off stump. And at the other end he's getting balls peppering his helmet.
Yeah, good mix, interesting mix. There's a man dropping out to deep square leg with this 1 ball left. That could be as much as anything else. It could be to allow the nudge for 1. Make sure it's no more costly than that. Just make sure he gets to keep the strike at the other end. Not needed, so just the 1 run from the over. 202 for 6. Just a reminder of that test match I was talking about. The partnership of 120 between Root and Folkes. Root 115 not out when they finished. That's what got England over the line. That game could have gone either way. There were some moments. What was it? The LBW, the no ball, the Grand Dom no ball, and the retiring off the field as well. So yes, I mean, that was a great game at Lord's, I have to say. It was kind of the springboard for England and that magnificent summer, which, had it gone the other way, who knows what history would now be telling us. It looks comfortable enough, England winning by 5 wickets, but it was anything but. And likewise here, 6 down, 202, 56 needed. Anything could happen. Joe Root has lobbed that in the air. It's taken at mid-wicket. This is Neil Wagner's day. He is back on the scene with a bang. And there was an element of premeditation here from Joe Root. He'd seen the field set largely on that onside. He thought there was a way over, but he has clothed it, and it's cost him his wicket.
Joe Root sitting up outside leg stump, almost like he was going to play the ball through the offside. And in the end, Wagner skidding the ball on, perhaps doing him for a little bit of pace. And what a breakthrough. Neil Wagner reliving the glory days. Huge wicket for New Zealand. England lose their 7th. And the bowlers have to do the job. England 202 for 7, Root, and a magnificent 95. And we're off to have a drink. Powerade drinks break.
Coming to the crease, test cap number 638, Stuart Broad. And it's now time for a Powerade drinks break. Powerade, hydrating the black house.
What a difference. What a difference Wagner has made with this spell. England still require 56 runs. They now have just 3 wickets in hand. It has been an incredible 20 minutes of cricket here at the Basin in this test that has fluctuated wildly right from the first day. New Zealand looked out of it. Somehow they've dragged it to a 5th day. Now they could safely say that they are sniffing something truly special here. Still plenty to come, still plenty of work to do, but that man right there, Neil Wagner, into Broad. And the Hawk goes after it. Just short of mid-wicket. It's Bracewell again, and the Bulls following him around the park today.
In the last 2 wickets, Neil Wagner with the bumpers. This was out of nowhere. Really surprised. Really surprised after all the hard work. Good catch that as well. And then Root, it wasn't a full bumper. He's dropped the bat. He's known he's made a big mistake. Hasn't timed it at all. But there is such an irony to what's going on here with Wagner. They have smashed him out of the attack with his short pitch delivery. And all of a sudden, will it be the Wagner short pitch that wins the test for New Zealand?
Within the space of 10 days. We were talking about the most expensive 11-over spell in Test cricket history. Suddenly he's 3 for, and it's Wokes on strike. Folks, should I say.
This is your moment. Look at Neil Wagner, and he will know. He will be pumped up. He knows this is his moment. He's been crawling. He's had to crawl.
Yep.
And now it's his turn.
You want to talk about heart and soul? That's that guy there. He is steaming in here. All the aggression we've come to expect. Folks leaves that alone. The shot from Joe Root. I think he misread the bounce. He started low.
He got back in the crease. He was expecting the high bumper, and it wasn't quite as high. And he just stuffed it up.
Look at him. What a unit. Oh, goes after that. Does that fall just short? It's jittery, it's nervous. It's all happening. There's a lot going on here. Just short.
Well, these two will go after. Broad in particular will go after it. Now he's a big guy with long levers.
Field spreads.
So there will be, if he's not getting out, there'll be runs, without a doubt. 54 for the last 3 wickets. And for the tail, it's still a lot of runs. It's a long way off.
The Hawk in daylight hours. Goes after it, and that'll fall short again. Swell back at fine leg. That's the end of the Wagner over. He's causing chaos. 205 for 7. Well, this is wins after following on, and in the history of Test cricket it has happened but 3 times. England by 10 runs in Sydney, 1894-95. England at Headingley in 81. Botham's Ashes. India by 171 runs, Calcutta. Only 3. Which explains why Ben Stokes had forced the follow on, because as a percentage play, it's a pretty good one.
It's the right move. Without a doubt, it was the right move. And we haven't reached the end yet to justify the means.
Brendan McCullum's face has not changed. He'd be great at the table. that man would go all in on a 6 and a 3.
I think he'd be enjoying it. Now he's got some players who've got to fight their way out of this. What are they going to do?
How could you not enjoy this test? It's been fabulous. Oh, it's over the top. Broad just backs away. Wasn't quick enough. Gave himself room and just lofted it over the top of Blundell.
He starts getting away with this, Broad, though, because he does not like the short ball. It's definitely an area to bowl at him, but if he has a bit of luck, if he gets away with this, the score, it'll whittle down quickly.
Matt Henry, how many times? He must be thinking, what have I done in a former life? We talked about that stat. 3 times in history this has happened. Short again. That's out of a sample size of 2,500 test matches.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet.
No, but it's happened 3 times.
3 times, but this one hasn't happened
No,
yet.
I know. I know.
There's still some twisty in this tail.
I'm not claiming it has. Talk all you like about England's positive cricket, but the fight from New Zealand is worthy of a mention. That one flies away just for one.
He's got no control over where he's hitting it right now, but
Zero.
he's finding gaps. Do you have the courage too, if you're Tim Southey, to bring back the off spinner?
Does Matt Henry have the courage to throw one right at middle stump here? Full and straight.
Well, it's folks on strikes, and there's a normality to this field. There is someone going back there at deep square leg, but 2 slips in a gully. Yeah, I think you can bowl normally at folks.
Oh, that beats the edge. Genuinely beats the edge. Just it enough. And there is enthusiasm and abundance out there.
That's a ripping good ball. I think the swing after it beat the bat made it look a little bit better as well. He's been involved in some close tests too. You think about those ones in Pakistan.
Yeah, pressure mounting. It's 5 runs already from the over. Broad who ramped one over the top and then took the single on another wild shot off a short ball. So does Folks want to take the single here, or does he want to trust in the hawk? Just a bird getting in the way. Seagulls.
That was the gull.
A few Jonathan Livingstons about. There's no run there. Tidy finish to the over. Matt Henry creating chances. 210 for 7.
When you look at the England batting in this test, it's been based around one partnership in each innings. The record breaker in the first innings between Brook and Root. And then just one partnership so far in this innings. This time, Root and Stokes.
Short, goes for it. Again, it finds the grass. And he's off strike, Broad.
it won't carry. It's a slow wicket. It's not coming off at the pace that they'd like. It's you know, top edges, but they're not flying all the way. They're into the wind as well. Well, in fairness, it's probably the face of the bat, but high up on it. But they have the courage to bring those fielders in another 10.
That ball was just 126 k's an hour from Wagner. You're not going to get a lot of carry anyway. Although, in fairness, Broad is swinging wildly. He's not going to die wondering. Nichols under the helmet. It's just a little misdirected, but he offers up the single, and again it's Broad on strike. Stuart Broad, who doesn't look like he's going to leave a single short ball out here. Field set back. Oh, he's pulled that well. Well enough at least. Should be a couple, will be a couple. He's going to have to hustle though.
Yeah, it's getting frustrating for New Zealand because they're not chances, but as far as the New Zealanders will be concerned out there, they will feel like chances. The ball is lobbing into areas. Almost feel if you're the skipper, you might just say to everyone, well, just stand where your gut tells you to stand.
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. It'll be a hero play if it comes off for you.
Another one comes across into the leg side to plug one of those gaps. It's like a grid.
Oh, I just wonder if mid on for starters needs to drop back a little. Oh, he's just swung at that again. I don't think Broad cares where the ball goes. He's just going to swing. It's another single. That's 5 runs off the over.
It's faith in the plan, isn't it? How soon is it going to pay off?
The runs keep ticking down. 43 now.
Well, you think back when he was bowling the first innings in the first test and he was getting absolutely pasted, but they always felt they kept them on over after over because there was that one was the carrot was there, one's going to go to hand, and it never did.
Well, a few went to hand, just to people sitting on the bank. Folks doesn't need to chase those, and he knows it as well. Wagner dearly wants to bowl 5 balls or more to Stuart Broad.
To the right hand, it's slightly different approach as well. It's looking to be more over the top, say at the shoulder, over the top of leg, with the onside field, helping it on its way or trying to work it, not getting over the top of it into leg gully. With Broad, it's to fetch it more from the offside.
Here's a crack at that one, straight to Williamson. That's the end of the Wagner over. 2:15 for 7. England need 43. Henry's bowled 19.5, and in he comes again. Oh, this time it's up, this time it's up, and it's gone! Wagner takes the catch, Henry has the wicket. England, 8 down.
Neil Wagner safe as houses, and look at the grin. Look at the grin. And a little bit of relief there on the face of Tim Southey. Broad, you just sensed it wasn't going to last. There was no control here. He wasn't going to let them go. This was really well directed. Different approach. The right arm bowler, follow him. He ramped it pretty well, but he ramped it straight to the field. Broad on his way. He's gone for 11, 215 for 8.
Incoming to the crease. Test cap number 684. Jack Leach.
Well, he's got a best of 92, Jack Leach. He won't need that today. But he is going to have to survive. He's in the middle with folks. There's the captain, Stokes, the coach, Brendan McCullum. And here is the wicket, Matt Henry. He followed Broad, cramped him up, went for the ramp, and Wagner, very fine, and took a simple catch. Henry deserves it. He's toiled today, Matt Henry.
I don't think Leach can whack them to glory here. I don't know if folks can either. I think this is going to have to be an eke it out job from here.
What a test. What a test this has been. Genuinely enthralling, this. Ducks under that one from Henry. There's Jack Leach. He bowled superbly for England. We'll talk about the run chasers. Successful run chasers for England. They haven't missed under McCullum. They haven't missed, but look at the wicket column. 3 down against India, 5 against New Zealand, 3 against New Zealand, 5 against New Zealand, 2 Pakistan, 1 South Africa. They are 8 down here.
Oh, that's why he'll be loving it, Brendan McCullum. He'll be looking at this going, well, what's my tail got? Who's got the ticker? How do they want to play?
Well, the problem for him here is New Zealand's got a wag and England's got the tail. Stepping across, Jack Leach.
He's no mug with the bat either. He averages 13 in Test cricket. He's got a reasonable technique. A lot of heart as well. Best in 92.
Two minds, Jack Leach, 2 minds. Henry's bowling well, he's got his tail up. Final ball for Matt Henry. Wicket first ball. It's all dots. Jack Leach on strike. And they want another helmet here, I think. Just moving around for the top edge. That's the call. Williamson's moving under the helmet. 2 on the offside, right around the bat, 1 on the leg side. Crowding Jack Leach. Now, is this the bluff from Matt Henry? Does he look to bowl length? Does he look for that Yorker? Length it is and almost finds the edge. End of a fine over, wicket maiden for Matt Henry. 2:15 for 8. Three for 33, Neil Wagner. He's the man who's sparked up this New Zealand side again. Coming back. He's bowled 3 overs since lunch. He's taken wickets, he's created chances, he's brought some genuine energy. 2 wickets separate New Zealand from victory. 43 runs. The distance between England and another Test win. It's on top of that. And the single is taken. No, it's not. There was no single taken.
Oh, I find that interesting. Oh, no.
What's the signal there?
No.
More, please, Rick. More, please.
Come on, you need to eke into this total. I don't think folks is going to get there by whacking the 4s. You got to back Leach with the bat.
Wagner follows, folks, as he backs away from the stumps. He might not be backing the bloke at the other end, but he's backing off here. He's a long way from victory to be turning down singles. Nothing surprises. We've seen too much.
But it's good, though. It's good that folks, it's saying, look, I can do this. It's on me. Wait.
Just a little loose from Wagner. And there's no run there. But only at the Basin Reserve on day 5 of this test, because there's a run there every other time.
It's so, you're right, Scott. It's just so far out to be doing this. Oh, I can sense there's a little, the crowd's a bit quizzical as well.
They're nervous. Predominantly English crowd here today, all on tour. Jimmy Anderson's padded up.
Yeah.
Now he takes a run. Decided I can't do that every ball.
Well, this is the plan. We're here for 40 overs.
2 legs.
Might run out of overs.
Yeah, that's it.
Imagine that.
Staying over the wicket, Jack.
Fair enough. I mean, Folks is there as a wicket-keeper batsman. Leach is a bowler, and while he's got a top score of 92, with respect, that was against Ireland, he's got an average of 13. Folks is trying to protect him, but ultimately you've still got runs to knock off. Could have been 3 runs off the total so far, now it's 1.
Still want a bowl braceful.
You are desperate for spin.
I just think with the left-hander in there, the way that he's spinning it, folks, with all due respect, is not Root.
Well, the other question is, when does Southey re-inject himself into this attack? He's bowled 17. Henry's now bowled one shy of 21. That shot, it's off. Whoa, just think it was off the elbow. They were interested. I don't think there was glove or bat there. Oh, I stand corrected. That is off the glove. That is off the glove.
Bit of bat handle as well.
Plays that one safely. Survives another over. 2-1-6. Well, since going off injured, Matt Henry has made some kind of recovery, because he continues here. Folks coming forward to that, and then it just held a little.
They're bounced. I think there is another hero in this game. It's the pitch. Great test cricket.
Again, it's a false shot from Folks. Clever bowling from Henry. Folks is just uninterested in taking runs. He's got a vacant mid-wicket area. Covers well back. This one just guided down backward a point. So, and New Zealand are offering the single every ball here. And Folks is saying, I'll decline politely, thank you very much. Gave Leach 3 balls to face against Wagner last over. 42 runs required. They'll take the single. Jack Leach back. Now the conference, now the helmets. Players coming in close. Bat will be surrounded. Pressure will mount.
You know what? I don't think it sends a great message to a tail ender as well.
That I don't trust you.
Yeah. One of the blokes who got a lot out of the tail and batted well with it, Steve Waugh. And his philosophy was, you don't hide, everyone bats. I back you, bat well.
And if you don't, I won't talk to you for 2 weeks. Edge! No carry at all there.
I think it was bicep, wasn't it? I don't know, did this miss the edge and hit?
It's an opportunity seemingly every time Jack Leach is on strike. He is very edgy at the moment. I mean that spiritually rather than the edge of the bat. Plays that one straight. 64 overs are complete. It's 2-1-7 for it.
Some test match this has been. England still require 41, New Zealand require 2 wickets. Going down to the wire, day 5 here in Wellington. Neil Wagner with ball in hand. Intriguing time here. Ben Folkes trying to get the lower order through. Tim Southey has the field well set. Protection of the boundaries. Folkes is turning down singles as well, so it's a little bit of a holding pattern right at the moment. England need to keep ticking off these runs. That's a top edge. A top edge that's going to go for fine and going to go for 4. Oh, much needed boundary. It's been a while. Runs away, no control, but it doesn't matter. It's the result that counts. 4 to Folkes. Oh, he's full of energy. It's been some spell here from Neil Wagner. And got the top edge, and it just raced away. Fine leg was a lot wider. Wagner can't believe it. It's tense. Folkes goes to 8 off 24. And now we're into the 30s for England. And that's pulled away again. Turns down the chance of a single. Wants to take most of the over, Frankie Mackay, from Neil Wagner. Try and protect Leach from Wagner. And pick up what he can.
Yeah, and so far it's working well for them. Partnership lasted 20 balls so far. But Neil Wagner, how impressive has he been? What a time to get yourself back into the match.
Pulled away, but with control. And take the one this time. Oh, Neil Wagner's been excellent today. This has been his best spell of the series. First one was Ollie Pope. He just guided one to Tom Latham. Then the Nighthawk. Stuart Broad lobbed one up, trying to be aggressive. Good catch by Latham. And then the huge, huge wicket of Joe Root. Good catch by Bracewell. He's been at his demanding best, has Neil Wagner. It's been a tough series for a number of these New Zealand bowlers, but they're heading towards history. Oh, he's played that late. It's not far away from the stumps. Of course, Jack Leach has been here before, Frankie. Think back to Headingley a few years ago with Ben Stokes at the other end. He was very resolute in his defence, Jack Leach. So he's done it before. He knows what's required.
Yeah, arguably the best one not out in the history of Test match cricket from Jack Leach. He's got a good organised technique, does Leach. He's prepared to get himself in line, fights hard.
Oh, he ducks. It's a good bounce. Well played in the end from Leach. 5 from the over, 2-2-2 for 8. Well, you know that Neil Wagner's not shy of a long spell, so I don't think there's any doubt, any chance of getting the ball out of his hands. New Zealand captain Tim Southey basically say, you're here to the end, Neil. Conversations going on between Latham and Williamson. Oh, this is an interesting move by New Zealand and Tim Southey. Michael Bracewell coming into the attack for New Zealand. Outstanding spell by Matt Henry. 10 overs, 3 maidens, 1 for 19. He's bowled since the lunch break, a 10 over spell. And now they've gone to Michael Bracewell, who's not had the best of days. He's been expensive. Joe Root went after Michael Bracewell. Southey's gone to the off spinner rather than himself, which is surprising.
I'm here for the fairy tale finish. On his home ground, not the happiest of test matches so far for Michael Bracewell, but he can still go home a hero. Just has to find a way to get through either Folkes or Leach. A chance to bowl to the left-handed Leach, ball turning away.
How does Folkes play this? Does he go the Joe Root way and be aggressive, or does he just pick off what he can?
I assume it won't be the way he went about it in the first innings. He ended up flat on his face.
Key moment here. Bracewell with ball in hand. It's pulled away into the open spaces. No run taken. Well, this is Michael Bracewell bowling to Ben Folkes in the first innings. It was pretty ugly. Stumped down the leg side. I think he has to take every run here, Frankie, and back Jack Leach to have the defence to be able to keep Bracewell out.
It's a long way out. It's a long way out to be turning down singles. They still need 36.
It's cut away, and he's found the gap. It will go over the practice surfaces. Southey does well, and they'll come back for 2. That's what he's waiting for, the opportunity to hit through the offside.
It's just been a little short throughout this entire test match. Just needs to be prepared to just toss it up. Bring the stumps into play as well. Got 4 men stationed back on the leg side.
In the air, and safe. And it's going to be 1 down to Neil Wagner.
That's better from Bracewell. Straight away, as soon as that's above the eye line somewhat. There's still turn and bounce there. This is outside the off stump, attacks the inside edge, explodes off the inside edge. There's enough there for Michael Bracewell.
There is. It's a brave move by New Zealand and Tim Southey, it really is. The match on the line. He's gone to a spinner who's still finding his way at the top level at the international game. And look at how New Zealand are going to crowd Jack Leach right now. Men all around the back. Short leg, silly mid off, 2 slips. Bracewell has to get it right here. Turns down the single.
Come on, Beast. Come on, boy.
It's always interesting in this situation. Think of how many runs you turned down and how close you could have been. It's a real dilemma. Nicely played. 3 from the over, 225 for 8. It was an okay over, wasn't it? Tim Southey will be thinking, how does the next 3 or 4 overs look? Where do I have to head?
Well, if you're Michael Bracewell, you just have to have the batters playing you on the front foot. Too easy to be able to watch the ball off the surface, ride the turn, or if you're Jack Leach, to be able to leave it alone. Has to be on the front foot.
Partnership of 10 from 29 between Folkes and Leach. Leach is 0 from 13. His job is to support Folks is going to have to do a majority of the scoring here. 33's the number.
Wait on.
Pulled away. He's trying to find the gap. With that short ball, he's trying to get it finer than that. Wee top edge. Or he can split deep backward square and also find leg. This has been the spell from Neil Wagner. 2 for 15. Short ball theory he's been renowned for. He's done so well, outstandingly well over the years. It's come into play on day 5 here at the Basin Reserve. That's good heat too. Good energy from Wagner. Well played by Folks. Yeah, 33 still a wee way out, isn't it? Folks has to be thinking too. He has to get down to a manageable amount where even if he's dismissed, they still feel they can get there, whether that's 12, 15, whatever it is. 33 still a wee way out to be turning down runs. And every run hurts New Zealand, takes England closer. Oh, that's gone. Where's that gone? In the air, and over for 4. Oh, Bracewell came in a step. He's a tall man, and it's just gone over the head. It's bounced, it's gone for 4. Desperation from New Zealand.
Heart in the mouth stuff. Not timed from Ben Folks, and it's just those initial couple of steps from Michael Bracewell. Ends up out of position, just throwing the right hand up in the air. It's hands on heads all around. Neil Wagner just thinking, what more can I have done in this situation? It has been an incredible spell of bowling from Wagner.
And again as he found the gap, Bracewell after it, does well. And they'll come back for 2. Down to 27 now for England. Couple of big blows here from Folks. He came in a couple of steps, Michael Bracewell, didn't pick it up. Those 2 steps he came in were so costly because it didn't allow him to get back. It was so close to the outstretched right hand, but those initial 2 steps were the difference between it being taken and it going for 4.
Yeah, 1.
This is a good over for England. Already 7 from it.
Yeah, please don't.
26, the number. England chipping away here. Oh, the tension around the ground, you can feel it. There is a big crowd in here. Free entry today. They look pretty relaxed, don't they? Coaches for England.
Coaches, maybe. They don't have to go out there and face a rampant Neil Wagner. I'm not quite sure Jimmy Anderson will be sitting there with the pads on and would say he's relaxed.
Right, catches everywhere. 1 ball left in the Wagner over for Leach to get through. And he does well. Ducks underneath. Good over for England. 2-3-2 for 8. Lion-hearted Neil Wagner. It's been some spell. His work is not finished. Not finished at all. He's got the bit between the teeth. Trying to push New Zealand to what would be a historic Test victory. Partnership to 17 now. Ben Folks is just chipping away at this total. It's down to 26. Michael Bracewell with ball in hand.
Do it, Tom.
Nicely bowled. It's a very good afternoon to David Gower, who's come to join us for the climax of this test match.
Just thought I'd come and calm things down a bit. It's brilliant, isn't it? I mean, what a way to finish a series, to finish a test match. Attention, you can cut with a knife.
Well, there's a no ball because I think New Zealand had 3 behind square. Only allowed the 2, and someone's asleep out at deep backward square. Another run, down to 25.
Oh, beast! Good beastie! Shuffle that.
Who's that at deep backward square?
Down the beast! Down beastie!
That man there is now in front where he needed to be.
Get on!
Nicely bowled. Turns down the run.
I think there might be the sub fielder out there as well. Scott Kugelheim.
Scott Kugelheim at deep backward square in a key position on as a sub. Oh, it's pulled away. He'll be disappointed. I feel like he's just waiting for something short enough he can hit through that offside if Bracewell misses his length.
Yeah, I think the thing for Bracewell is to try and just don't drop short. Just get it full. Just get your length and fuller. You're going to go full.
Swept away. It's fuller that time, but protection back at deep mid-wicket. Just the one. Problem for New Zealand here, DG, is that they're not getting enough deliveries at Jack Leach. Folks is doing a good job.
Well, this is the gamble, isn't it? This is Folks' big gamble. He wants to try and control it. He's backing himself to control it. And he'll back Jack to survive the odd 1 or 2 balls at the end of each over in succession. But as they say, it just takes one good ball.
Yeah, it does. 2 left in the over for Michael Bracewell. Oh, he tries to cut away. And there's some extra bounce.
That was uncuttable. Yeah, this was full enough actually that the cut shot was just always a huge gamble with the bounce and the turn.
Into the line that time from Bracewell. Leach survives. Applause all around the ground. 234 for 8.
Well, we know Jack has been in similar situations before. We know he does his best just to keep as calm a head as possible. He needs to be guarded, led by the man at the other end. This time it's Folks. The last famous time it was Stokes. One day it might be Wokes. You never know. But resources are definitely low. When you're 8 down, Anderson's still to come. In that picture on the balcony just a moment ago, Anderson is not a relaxed man. There he is, sitting apparently peacefully back there, ready and waiting for his chance.
It's just a nervous chuckle there. From the pair of you.
He'd be very, very happy, I'm sure, if these two see it through somehow. 24 to win.
Flat and hard. And down the ground for 4. Flat batted by Folks. It went past Wagner at a rate of knots. And it's another important boundary for England.
Just excellent batting. Folks gets himself outside, leg stump, allows himself a free swing of the blade, and all the protection is out square of the wicket. So he's baseballed it straight down the ground. Umpire's done well to get out of the way. It's just another 4 to the total. 20 now needed for England victory.
Sounds so much better, doesn't it? 20. Sounds so much better than 24.
It's pulled away. Pulled away. In the gap for 4. Back-to-back boundaries. Listen to the roar. Ben Folks is bringing his side home. Pressure goes back on Wagner.
Well, for so much of the day, this has been Wagner's day. He's picked up those important wickets early in the day, 3 of them, and 3 good names as well. Just maybe losing a yard, well, a fraction of pace here. I'm sure there's absolutely no lack of effort from someone like Neil Wagner. But Folkes is playing this seriously well at the moment.
New Zealand have to get the field right. He's hit a couple through that region. This time, played down to fine leg. No run taken. New Zealand have to get it right here. A move came Williamson, who was in an orthodox mid-wicket, deeper now. Almost in no man's land. Let's see. Deep mid-wicket, you would say. Long on, Tom Latham is 15 metres off the boundary. 3 men back, right of screen. 16 the number. Oh, that was quick. Is it going to be called wide? It's going to be called wide. That's another run for the total, and it goes down to 15.
Tough game, isn't it? Because Wagner wants to make sure this is high. To do so, he has to pitch it really short. And then, yes, it is a wide. It's, you know, it's just a wide. It's unreachable to play a proper cricket shot at. So still 3 balls left in the over.
The over's gone for 9. Still 3 balls left. It's pulled. Where's that gone? Just for the single down to deep backward square. 10 from the over. And now Wagner has 2 deliveries here at Leach. 2 crucial deliveries to make something happen.
It's really well played from Ben Folkes. The ability to get up and control that. Hands above the ball, so it's always heading down. Played an excellent, excellent innings from Folkes so far.
Well, what's your best ball here? I'm sure there are all sorts of answers to that. How many ways to skin a cat? Maybe even a Yorker. But let us just... Actually, I tell you one thing that's taken away from that is that with the left-hander and the left armour, with Wagner going, unless he changes his mind, round the wicket, well, the Yorker can still find a way through, but it's much more potentially dangerous from over the wicket. But fine tuning of the field placement. We've got all those men close. Just got to wait to see where it all settles down at the moment, because we're going to have the man coming in close on the leg side any moment now as well. Plus the catchers behind. Cover's now going down to some sort of position at short third. So that's potentially a catching position as well. This isn't going to be a York. Fingers crossed.
Wasted down the leg side. Another ball left by Leach. He's in his element here is Jack Leach. He's been outstanding with the ball in this test match.
I don't know, my feeling is that Wagner would still be better off over the wicket. Obviously they have a plan. They, you know, it's all about inklings out there. It's that sort of gut feeling out in the middle, isn't it? And you have an image as captain and bowler of how you're going to get someone out. It's just different to mine.
And that's okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go.
There you go. Right on cue, David.
Over the wicket. Well done. Let's see where it goes.
1 left in the over. What's Wagner got? Oh, it's wasted. It's down the leg side. It's an easy one to leave. 244 for 8 England. Yeah, he's frustrated. Had 2 deliveries at Leach and wasted both of them.
Yeah, it's still a game that's got to be won, though. Yes, it looks a lot better now with just 14 from England's point of view, but just that one moment, it just takes one moment for the next wicket to go down. And then you will just sense New Zealand in the field, sort of crowd Anderson, if they get the chance.
there's a change. Tim Southey, the New Zealand captain, says it's my turn. With England only 14 away. He's taken Michael Bracewell, the off-spinner, out of the attack. And Southey says it's up to me. We're only 5 minutes away from the tea break as well, which adds another dimension to this whole chase. Two for 39, 17.1 overs, bowled the .1 when Matt Henry couldn't finish his over before lunch due to a back injury. What a time for Southey to come into the attack. New Zealand captain, everything on the line and just 14 needed. Yeah, there's a good chance too that tea break is going to be pushed back. Minimum of 15 minutes or 4 overs. So oh, it's called wide. It's another one.
Wow. That one wasn't quite as obvious, I don't think, as the Wagner one in the previous over. Maybe it was. You just could have been the right place to see it, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a bit easier from side on, isn't it? So we're going to get a result before the tea break. Extra 4 overs or 15 minutes is all we need, I think. 13 required now for England.
A rare full ball. And nothing wrong in that, because let's face it, if you're Ben Folks here, you're setting yourself the short ball because you know where the field is, you know what the tactics have been for the last 20 minutes and the rest. So yeah, you've got to survive, you've got to work your way to runs from whatever's off from the short ball. But yeah, the odd Yorker. I love a Yorker.
Yeah, where's the Yorker?
Yeah, I love a Yorker.
He's got a very good Yorker too, does Tim Southey. Oh, he just leaves that wide of off stump hanging out there.
Under-bowled, isn't it, the Yorker you talked about before? Bowl your best ball in the position. Yes, best ball for the situation, but best ball. Find a way to break this partnership. Ben Folks has done well to hide Jack Leach away from the majority of the strike. What New Zealand would give to find a way to chip Ben Folks out here.
Cut away in the gap. There should be a couple, and he'll take them. He'll come back for 2. Good from Folks. England ticking off this total. Now there's the question of what do New Zealand do here? Do they bring the field up for this final delivery to try and keep Leach at the other end? Placement was perfect.
And risk 4 going through, in which case it's single figures.
What do you do as a captain here, David, in this moment?
Ask someone who knows. Well, it's horrible, isn't it? I think, yeah, you've got to prevent the one thing you don't want is a 4. So if you present that opportunity, you're risking that single-figure target. Everything feels so different. I mean, you can tweak it a little bit. I mean, the long off is coming in right now, but plenty of space on the offside, plenty of space on the onside for the 1.
And 1 it is. Clever batting from Folks. Really good stuff from England's wicketkeeper. Impressive stuff. Now just the 1 delivery again at Jack Leach. Down to 10.
Well, the one thing here is not to waste it, as with the end of the previous over where 2 went down the leg side. Just get it straight, get it probably full, I would say, but Leach is still capable of dropping a bat on the good straight ball.
Yeah, I think you have to try and bring as many modes of dismissal as you can in it right at this moment. So the fuller delivery that maybe brings the stumps and LBW into play gets past the bat.
I'll go around the wicket, angle it in, try and cut it away. Saw that one. I'm just thinking back to Crawley's dismissal last night, where you saw Tim Southey cut his fingers over the top of the ball, get some grip, great delivery. And if you imagine that from around the wicket, so aimed on a length at Leach, committing him to play. If it grips, this is one hell of a dream, I tell you. But that's what you have to do. Dream of the best.
He goes full. Leach drives it. Henry does well, and they turn down the single. 70 overs bowled. England getting closer. 248 for 8.
He almost went two there, Jack Leach. Had it so well, he almost thought he could scamper down the other end. Still a few nerves around. 10 still needed for England. 2 wickets for New Zealand.
Down to 10. Been a phenomenal game of cricket, it really has. That's why the 5th day is so important in Test match cricket. It's gone all the way. New Zealand need 2 wickets. England down to 10 because Ben Foakes is 32 from 49. So tea should have been taken now. So we've got 4 overs from this point on before the tea break will have to be taken. Oh, he goes full. It's a change up and not bad from Wagner.
Yeah, it's well played, but I love the idea. So worth a go because everything is predicated, everything is set for the shorter ball. So to get one in there straight and full. I mean, this is the thing about the Yorker. Everyone will tell you that plays the game nowadays, it's hard to land, but that's so close to being perfect. Straight enough, full enough.
And it might also make the short ball even more effective. So it might be twofold. Let's have a look at this field. You've pretty much got everyone on the boundary except for Tim Southey, who's hit a gully. 3 back on the offside on the boundary. And 5 on the leg side. Flicked away. Might have been perhaps rolled his fingers over a change of pace from that time from Neil Wagner.
Searching for wickets now. Two dots to start the over off. Can Neil Wagner try and find a way through?
Goes short. He's done very well to get over the top of that. He's played that shot really well throughout the innings. Ability to swivel and keep it along the ground has been impressive.
Just that one, wasn't it? Just that one.
He got 4 for it, didn't he?
Just came off the top half of the bat, went up, the Bracewell chance. Those critical couple of steps in.
There'll be a couple of key moments that we all look back on, won't there?
There's many. I mean, you can go through an entire 5 days and find moments from each and every day, can't you?
Pulled away, and they'll take the single this time. Down to single figures for England. 9 required. New Zealand needing 2 wickets. Partnership's now 34. When they came together, New Zealand would have been quietly confident. This partnership of 34 could well be a match-winning one. Jack Leach's contribution is 0 not out from 19, but it's a contribution and an important one. New Zealand fielders come in tight. Short leg, 2 silly mid-offs, a slip, a leg slip, a gully. They are crowding the bat. Can Wagner get it right? Can he get his line and length on target here? Oh, it's well bowled. Well bowled, New Zealand go up. Shake of the head. I think it's off the jersey.
Yeah, it was much better directed. 2 reviews left. It's worth
Third umpire to director.
worth a gamble.
We have played review for caught behind, and original decision is not out. I have checked this is a fair delivery. Move on to spin wheel, please. Nice and slow. Yeah. Can you give me the outright, please? Roll forward, roll forward. Roll forward. Yeah, miss the bat, miss the gloves on the body, go back on to the umpire.
Good decision by Rod Tucker, and really well played by Jack Leach too, making sure he dropped his hands and was more than prepared to cop it on the body. Clever stuff. New Zealand just the 1 review remaining. England still have 3. Oh, left alone. Good from Leach. Frustrating for Wagner. And New Zealand 249 for 8.
He has tried his heart out, hasn't he, Neil Wagner?
South, the New Zealand's captain, trying to find a way to break this partnership. 34 from 60 at a crucial time. Now England just require 9.
Well, it's just a question if New Zealand can break the stalemate, because the pattern is now well established. You bring men up, you create opportunities for the boundary that would basically pretty much nail the game in England's favour. You leave them back. You have to play the stalemate game where the singles get turned down. Play that gambling game at the end of the over against Leach. And if Folkes finds a way, even with the field set back like this, of finding a gap, well, again, that takes it finally towards England.
Sticking with the same plan for now. Field spread.
Cut away, 2's the call. Timing and placement is good. Michael Bracewell has a strong arm. And they come back for 2, direct hits. Another 2 to the total, down to 7 now.
Well, this is where it gets really tense, isn't it? Because everyone in the field knows that there is no space for mistakes. Just a moment's hesitation there, and a slip at the other end as well, but he's quick, his folks.
That brings up 250 runs for England.
250 up for England. That's the least of the worries. The number that England are looking at is 7 right now. Folkes is 35 from 56. What an innings it's been. Oh, that's a top edge. Top edge and out! Wagner takes the catch. Southey's done it! New Zealand 1 wicket away. Can you believe it? Folkes can't. He's gone. Wagner. Southey have done it.
Oh, the agony for Folkes, the ecstasy for Southey and New Zealand. Ben Folkes had played it so well. He judged it so beautifully. Just one more effort here, and the top edge finds the man, so it's a good bouncer, really good bouncer from Southey. Just imagine the feeling in Neil Wagner's heart and lungs as that comes towards him. Takes it low, unorthodox but effective. What a blow to strike and what a time to do it. Ben Folkes has played so well there. 35, he dominated that partnership, controlled the partnership, but just at the end with the finishing line in sight, he's lost control, and it's now down to England's last pair, 2:51 for 9.
Oh, the drama. Listen to the Barmy Army. They are in full voice as James Anderson makes his way out to the crease. At the age of 40, the #1 fast bowler in Test match cricket in the ICC rankings, but it's with the bat. He's going to have to leave his mark on this Test match. Anderson makes his way out to the middle. It's New Zealand's captain, Southey, who's done it. What a great height. The direction was perfect. It's a top edge. Not an easy catch considering the circumstances, and Wagner's done it. He's pumped. He can't believe it. Folks, look at that raw emotion. He is gutted. He's got England so close. But New Zealand still believe, and they're still in this Test match. England's last pair need to find 7 runs. New Zealand's Test captain needs to find 1 wicket. And now there's changes in the field all over the place.
Well, Jimmy will be shuffling across. If he gets a bit higher than that, it'll be a question as to whether or not he can keep it away from those close catches. But it's not just defence somewhere. They've got to find these remaining 7 runs as well.
1 ball left in the Southey over. Oh, it's well played, it's well bowled. Keeps it down in the end. Successful over for Southey. 2:51 for 9.
What a brilliant finish. Brilliant for Tim Southey, that, because as we saw, he had to bring himself back into the attack with the finishing line getting nearer and nearer. You take the gamble of the short ball, you take the gamble as the batsman, as Folkes with the hook shot as well, and that could have gone a yard or 2 or 3 wide of Wagner. That was 4 runs. Well, whoever has written the script for this Test match has a real sense of drama.
Hasn't really moved from that position in the last hour or so, Brendan McCullum.
You're not allowed to, are you? Yeah, the dressing room superstitions.
Not allowed to move from the chair you're in. What an amazing Test match. It really has been. On the first day, a couple of outstanding hundreds by Brook and Root. New Zealand on the back foot, forced to follow on. And here we are, 7 needed by the final pair for England. 1 wicket for New Zealand.
They've got to find runs from somewhere.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Well, the man is placed, isn't he? It's deep third. So if you get hold of that, then it becomes a lottery as to whether or not it goes straight to him, which would be pinpoint, or whether it gets enough bat on it to get it wide and go for 4. Another man goes back, which is probably the right thing to do, because if that is Jack Leach's plan.
Well, this is where the Yorker's important as well, with Leach giving himself some room. And has gone back behind point and at third as well.
I mean, those up and unders can go anywhere, can't they? And it can go fine, it can go in the gap. It's going to, if he gets hold of it at all, there's going to be some pace on the ball.
Really very much an in-out field here. 3 around the back. And wasted delivery down the leg side from Wagner. That's an easy one for Leach to let go. 2 in the over. So now Wagner's going to have to make sure he gets his length right.
Coming round the wicket now as well, Neil Wagner. Change in the plan of attack here. 2 short balls to start the over off, 2 for the over. Means he can't get up and above shoulder height now. Change his mind once again, Neil Wagner. Back to left arm over.
Well, again, I think that's right, because if, for instance, you try that straight Yorker, if you hit him on the toe, you got a better chance from over the wicket getting the LBW. If you're round the wicket, you just cut the option down a little bit. So yeah, it's the wicket that's going to count here.
I think Neil Wagner has to attack the stumps here. I think he has to back himself to try and get one under the bat, through the bat, into the front pad or the stumps. He's got plenty of protection around the ground. Leach shouldn't be able to hit it for 4, but it brings another couple of dismissals into play here.
Couldn't agree more, Mac. Back yourself to attack the stumps here. If you're Neil Wagner, back yourself to be able to get through the defences of England's number 10.
Where's it gone? It's gone up, it's gone up, it's landed safely. It's landed between Blundell and Henry. Wagner can't believe it. And it's a single, they're down to 6. Could have gone anywhere.
Oh. Yeah, for a moment Blundell thought he might have a chance.
Couldn't have placed it any better between wicket-keeper and fielder.
And he's off the mark, Jack Leach.
Well played. He should stand and applaud. Well, I mean, he had to take some sort of a gamble to get a run, didn't he? He can't sort of stand there and defend for the next, well, however long, because someone's got to get these runs. 6 more needed, 5 to tie.
Oh, well bowled.
Well bowled.
Anderson's
Right
kept
at
it
the
down. That is right on target from Wagner. And Anderson has done everything he can, and he's done it well.
That is pretty much the most awkward height, hence the turning away of the head. You just hope you see enough of it. Anderson would have seen enough of this to realise that he was, well, good enough just to get a bat handle on it. Good enough just to get it going down as well. But another, what, 4, 5, 6 inches of height, and that's going up.
That can go anywhere. There's no control in the shot. He's done well, really well. It's an awkward delivery. 1 left in the Wagner over. Leg slip and play, short legs, silly mid-off, waiting for a pop-up. Oh, he swung it, he swung it! It's gone for 4! It's gone through the fielder! And Jimmy Anderson has swung England away. They only need 2, can you believe it? Oh no, it's the end of the Wagner over. 2:56 for 9. Drama here at Wellington.
On the charge, Jimmy Anderson hit hard into the leg side. I believe it's Kane Williamson, the man tasked with fielding that, and just gets through him, beats him for pace, races away to the boundary. Now England 1 shot away.
Oh, the drama here in Wellington. 2 to win for England. And they've picked up a boundary off that final delivery of the Neil Wagner over. It was a misfield that went through Kane Williamson, who's been so outstanding in this test match with the runs he scored. And now it's down to Tim Southey. England 2 away. This could be the over. one way or another. Is it going to be New Zealand? Is it going to be England? Southey with ball in hand. No wide call in. Some of the crowd not happy with that call.
It's one for the over, but not wide. That's crucial. And Leach, by the look of that, rather than sort of taking the risks of trying to create space, and you could win the game with one shot over and up or up and over, but he's defending those stumps for all he is worth on that ball.
Couldn't get any closer if you tried. 2 required. Oh, Jack Leach has left that alone nicely outside off stump. What to play, what to leave here. He's 1 from 27.
What you can say about Jack Leach is he is organised in defence. It's a good tidy leave.
Sun's out. Tim Southey's been excellent, 3 for 45 in this innings. Has he got one more piece of magic up his sleeve? Solid in defence, Jack Leach.
Well, Anderson at the other end has almost elevated himself to batting hero status with that one shot. But Anderson will be very pleased if Leach can finish it off in these next 3 balls, I can tell you.
Yeah, he'll be more than happy just to stay at the other end and run if he has to. 2 required. Oh, Southey goes short. That's his second one for the over. Yeah, there's plenty of nerves and tension around the ground. Been this big support pack here from England, who have been fantastic to have at the 2 test matches in this series. And what a game they've been here to witness. 1 delivery left in the Tim Southey over. Oh, good work from Matt Henry. Desperation. 1 delivery left. Desperation from Henry. If that had got past him, there was trouble.
Yeah, the one thing you don't want at this stage is the bobble just in front of you, and it bounces over your hands. But it's certainly not gone in cleanly, but it hasn't gone far enough away for them to sneak a 1.
What does Tim Southey bowl here? One hit away here, England. Can Jack Leach afford himself the ability just to swing the bat? 2 needed. Gets underneath. We'll have to wait another over. 2:56 for 9. Two needed here for England. That's a nail biter. England are 9 down. New Zealand need 1 wicket from somewhere. Wagner has bowled a magnificent spell. The tension around the ground is at the highest order, and it's Jimmy Anderson, the #1 bowler in the world, is going to have to do the job with the bat.
As you all know, he's been carrying the nickname the Burnley Lara for many, many years. So what would Brian Lara do in these circumstances?
Carve it through the covers. It's Lara.
2 needed. Oh, that's close to a wide down the left side.
Tell you what, that's one of those ones where, ooh, as the umpire, you're thinking, can I, should I, shouldn't I, can I not?
Not in this situation. I don't think you can. Anderson was looking, wanting, wasn't he? It's not far off.
I'm sorry, that's very close to wide status. Which would, of course, have tied the scores.
Yeah. Wagner's going to have to get this right, because if bowls another delivery like that, I think it will be called wide. 2 needed here for England. Flick down the left side! Flick down the outside! He's got him! Can you believe it? Wagner! Wagner has done it! New Zealand win by 1 run! What a stunning test match! Unbelievable! Anderson can't believe it! The actor save for New Zealand! The disappointment for England! It's Wagner! He's done it! What a remarkable game of test match cricket!
Is this the moment to bring back the line by the barest of margins? It does not get any closer than that. And my first reaction is to applaud the efforts of all 22 players involved. What a test match they have provided for us. Ben Stokes might have something of a smile on his face there, but my word, he would be so much happier if he finally won that game. That was just the most brilliant 5 days you will see for a long, long time.
Test match cricket that's alive and well. Could not be any more entertaining than that. What a finish to this test match. And Neil Wagner, with a lion-hearted effort, once again goes to the short ball. And just the faintest touch down the leg side. Blundell diving away to his right. The smallest tickle down the leg side, but that's enough. It's Wagner's 4th wicket. And it's a win for New Zealand. What a moment.
Pure emotion from New Zealand. It doesn't get any better than that. And Neil Wagner has played a massive part, a big part in this victory by New Zealand today. One of the great test matches, that is for sure. And England have certainly played their part and should be appreciated just as much. Ben Stokes and his side have been terrific throughout the series. It will go down as one of the great test matches. 2 very good sides. And a big smile on the face of Brendan McCullum, who I think will appreciate what that means for New Zealand cricket. And he'll be more than happy with the way his team is in the part they've paid as well.
Well, yes, it's twin emotions, isn't it? As coach of England, the job is to see England win.